Guys, so in today's video, we're going to talk very much about driver club head speed and where's it really coming from. And this video could genuinely help you find some sneaky bit of distance immediately. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate our attention today on the club head speed. We're not going to get too fixated on carry distance, not because I'm too egotistical, but I'm using a very old driver that I tend to leave in the end of the bay here, and obviously also using range balls, which are designed to create a lot of spin, so sacrificing distance. So the question is, where does driver swing speed really originate from? And the answer may surprise you. So we can see on that one, 116 miles per hour club head speed, so a decent amount of distance. Right, where's it coming from? It's coming from the lead arm, okay? Pulling, like so. Okay, if my lead arm pulls down, you can hear the way that the Swing Buddy rope trainer creates that lovely swooshing sound. So all we need to do is do that pulling motion, but make it bigger, okay? Now, how do we make it bigger? Well, in the backswing position, this is why getting that feeling of lifting up, head still, so the way I lift my arm up, because it makes the swing bigger. And therefore, as I swing through, so the way I get my hips going under my body to help my left shoulder go further behind me, because again, it makes that swing bigger. And this is why nowadays we see a lot of conversation about using the ground. And it's true. If I move my pelvis under my body, yep, so see the way my belt buckle is going up as I swing through this direction, moves my lead shoulder back and behind me, so it's not a spinny rotational move. It's not a purely linear motion. It's getting the blend of rotating my hips as I move that pelvis to the left, and that helps me tuck this hip underneath me, which helps me really propel that arm up. So the feeling that you're going to have is that your hips are moving up and underneath you as you pull that arm down and across you. If you end up sort of trying to focus too much on rotation, as you pull, it's going to feel really steep. If you don't introduce any rotation at all, you're going to get stuck and you're going to get flippy. So understanding this feeling of swinging those hips underneath you as you pull that lead arm down is really key. And I think what I tend to use for a lot of students is a bit of a visual. So I use my Swing Buddy, Plane Buddy tool here as a bit of a visual for the pelvis. So what you can see is as I swing through into this hitting zone, I'm not trying to turn my hips towards the target. What I'm actually trying to do is point them very much. If we say, like if I imagine I was on a compass position here, can you see the way that it's very much in a sort of northwesterly direction, but it's up. So if I tuck my hips underneath me this way, this pelvis goes up, this helps me use the ground. And if I move up, I can pull my arm down and generate way more speed. And that's what you need to do. So I think the key thing, as I say to most students, is first of all, understanding that you need to wake up your arms. Start getting them to pull down, particularly that lead arm. And then you can start playing around with that feeling of getting up with the hips. And that way, that's how you're going to start to generate way more club head speed. So even on that one, 140, that's more than enough. I'll see you soon.